A nice aerial look of downtown Cleveland. Interleague baseball, next. Baseball under the lights from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the San Diego Padres and the Cleveland Indians. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Diego Padres, as their manager Bud Black will align his order like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. Will Myers makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7:07.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here he comes on 2-1. Changeup, pulled to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. So the rookie passes his first test here on the mound. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Number 26 will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
First offering on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
This is hit sharply to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, and this ball is going to get on you quickly down there at the hot corner. That's why they call it the hot corner. He doesn't have a whole lot of time to think about it, and this is all instinct. He goes up the ladder, pulls it down quickly. Nice timing.
Justin Upton will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Indians here. They'll match up against the big fella you see right there, the hard-throwing right-hander Andrew Kashner. Defensively, the Padres' alignment will look like this. Donnie Larson will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off with a Tribe, second baseman, Donnie Larson.
Ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Toby Reyna will stand in now as you check out his OPS, that number translating into on base plus slugging, and his is in the stratosphere so far.
Yeah, and just for the record, the major league leader a year ago was Miguel Cabrera. He had an OPS of 1.078, so he's outpacing a guy who nearly won a second Triple Crown.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, one thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Lee Van Dyke will stand in, and boy, look at that batting average to start off the month of April. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. On the ground is second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Sammy Huffman will dig in now. And as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. We've played an inning. No score. Carlos Quentin will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Carlos Quentin.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. In some of these interleague matchups, guys are facing rookies, guys they've never faced before. Advantage hitter or pitcher?
Well, I'm always going to say it, advantage pitcher. Until you see what a guy's got and how he lets it go, you're just flying blind up there.
Good power curveball there, and he's in control 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Well, anytime you're leading off an inning, it's true. You don't want to just go up there blindly swinging at anything close to the zone. But you also want to at least take the bat off your shoulder. I mean, he phoned this one in.
Derek Norris will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training as he has really struggled in the early going. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. fouled back. Here's the 2-2 home. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Will Middlebrooks will stand in here. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
1-1 on the way. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. He'll try again. 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. A.J. Metcalf will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season.
Metcalf.
And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Here comes a 2-2. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Myers is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Roger Doran will dig in here. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Throw into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one-hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Willie Mays will take his cuts now. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
Two good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And no shortening up here on 0-2. He drills this one into right center, and that's going to find the alley for extra bases. And on the error, a run is going to score. And he is in there.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on the RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit.
Jake Taylor will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one.
And now with that runner on third and one away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
Runner away from third. Now the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And this ball will be chopped foul. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already, that's 2 walks here in the early going. And that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Number 13 will get his first opportunity now. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the 2-2 offering. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You can't afford another base runner here. So whatever your best pitch is, whatever one you feel most comfortable with, that's the one you want to turn to.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with one away.
Donnie Larson will dig in here with a chance early on to give his pitcher a little cushion to work with. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. On the ground down the first base line. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball.
Well, this is a spot where you're asking your leadoff hitter to be an RBI guy, and he does the job here, driving home 2 on the RBI single.
Toby Reyna will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Boy, and after that good first inning, not the same here in the second.
He's kind of looking a little shell-shocked out there. Like even he can't figure out what's going on.
3 runs already home here. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
And with his stuff, guys will chase the slider. They'll chase the curveball, but they're not going to chase that fastball. He's got to put that thing a little closer to the zone.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with the 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
I tell you, what's impressive about this swing in this weather, when it's this cold, you really got to get a hold of one if you're going to take it the other way in this ballpark. That's pretty darn impressive right there.
Lee Van Dyke will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Lee Van Dyke.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the second inning. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this will be fouled away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
His pitch count has really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Sammy Huffman will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. You start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
Normally that two-seamer has a lot more movement to it. It's been pretty straight for him in this one, and he's gotten into trouble because of it.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Release point, mechanics, just about everything looks out of whack right now.
And these are the guys that really scare you. The guys that have absolutely no clue where the ball's going. Time to close up that stance just a little bit, I think.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Yeah, he knows he's already given up 1 home run in the inning. So this wasn't the most aggressive sequence we've seen. He winds up losing him on 3-2.
A.J. Metcalf will get another opportunity here as they've batted around now. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Indians 6. And Jed Jerko will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Here's the first offering. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one.
Get those blinders off.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. One away here to begin the third.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys get me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
Will Venable will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. And this is lined into right field as that'll put him into the hit column for the first time. It's a solid single.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Alexi Amarista will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away.
Get the double play.
And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Brendan Morrow is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Roger Doran makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Roger Doran.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Go in here.
Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here, now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Willie Mays will stand in. He tripled homer run his first time around. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Morrow readies the 1-2. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, one man out. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Under it is Myers, and there are two away now.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Jake Taylor will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. 3 innings complete. It's the Indians 6 and the Padres nothing. Will Myers will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Number 26 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there, and it's 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Hey, what are you saying that, right?
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Justin Upton will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning.
Hit him down.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And now a jump throw against his body. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single.
But this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Carlos Quentin will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Upton holding, here it comes. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this.
Looking good, India.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Taylor has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They still find themselves down 6-0. Number 13 will bat here. No official at bat, but he's scored a run thus far.
Right fielder, number 13.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
What do you say now, Indian?
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And he's retired here, 1 away.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Donnie Larson will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat.
Here we go, Indian.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
2-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
That's a borderline strike right there. And I think that he had one step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Myers is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
Toby Reyna will dig in. Had a 3-run homer his last time. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Let's go one more time, baby.
3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Line to left. Dives and he makes the catch. How about that for an exclamation point to the end of the inning? Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Derek Norris will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Catcher, Derek Norris.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. One and one.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
And this is lined into right field, and he's aboard here with the leadoff single. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take you back to the 1970s. EK and I were probably still watching Saturday morning cartoons, but it happened on this date in baseball history. Will Middlebrooks will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or two here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Jed Jerko will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ball game.
First pitch coming. And that's in there for a strike.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Will Venable will dig in. He singled his first time around. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Here's one hit towards the hole. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Alexi Amarista. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Lee Van Dyke will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Sammy Huffman will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Morrow readies the 1-2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. A.J. Metcalf waits on deck. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
Kind of hard to think that he wouldn't have had an idea that a fastball might be coming here, but judging by his reaction, I should say lack of reaction, I guess not.
A.J. Metcalf will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And here's the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Pause, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the catch made by Quinton out there for route number 2.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
Roger Doran will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch to him. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Changed up on him here, but this is lined into left field for a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder,
Willie Mays will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They lead it 6-0. Will Myers will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
First pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Just too many swings and misses on pitches out of the zone. Jeez, swing at strikes.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Number 26 will dig in for the 3rd time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance.
Let's take a look at that play at first here in show motion. It's close to making a great save here. You can see him try to backhand it, but it doesn't quite want to stay in the glove. May have hit him more in the palm, and he can't prevent the throwing error.
Justin Upton will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Carlos Quentin will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. And he lays off there 1-0. And a good eye there from the young slugger Quentin as it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Fouled back. Another full count pitch home. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, a lot of strikeouts for these guys, but not too many walks. In fact, no walks until this at-bat right here. That's their first of the ball game.
Derek Norris will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now the first pitch. Hit hard, but foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Jake Taylor will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the sixth.
Catcher, Jake Taylor.
Here's the first offering. And the inning will begin with a fly ball out to straightaway right. Venable is in his tracks now. One pitch, one away.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Number 13 will step in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Go right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Bases are empty, one man out. Here he comes on 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, second baseman,
Donnie Larson will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And a big swing there as this is sent high and deep to left field. And I don't think this park or any other will hold that ball. That one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Toby Reyna will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's going to need to snap back in a hurry because he's got a lot more danger ahead.
Two and 0 now.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Here comes Morrow now on 2-0. Swinging on 2-0, and this is on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder
Lee Van Dyke will dig in. He singled his last time around. First pitch coming. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball one. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Come on now, let's go.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 coming. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here in Cleveland, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Will Middlebrooks will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Third baseman, Will Middlebrooks.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Here's the 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Now a hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. But that's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the out.
Jed Jerko will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this 7th inning.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
The 1-2 with one away. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. One out, nobody on. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and standing in now the left-handed hitting Will Venable. In there at the knees, strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only one walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Let's go!
Slider, and he touches 90 with that one. It's 1-2.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Nick Vincent will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Sammy Huffman will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
The shortstop, Sammy Huffman.
On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. And that will find the seats, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
A.J. Metcalf will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
First baseman, A.J. Metcalf.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. This crowd, not a huge one strictly in terms of numbers, has definitely had plenty to cheer about.
Yeah, they have been a very vocal bunch, that's for sure. These are the true fans out there on a night like this.
The 1-0 home. Now it's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at two close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Get your hot dog, yeah?
Cut fastballs in for a strike, 2-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. No outs, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
When you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and start throwing some strikes.
Three-one on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch there, 3-2. It probably would have been ball four, but I'm not sure if I could have laid off that one either.
Roger Doran will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And that misses for ball 1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled straight back. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Well, this is how you bounce back from giving up a home run. Back-to-back strikeouts. As a pitcher, you've got to have a short memory out there, and he looks like he's come back from that one in pretty good shape.
Willie Mays will stand in. He flew out. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
The 2-0. 2-1 now. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It is now 9-0. Alexi Amarista will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
A ball hit hard to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Well, that's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Will Myers will stand in for the fourth time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen.
Number 26 will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Van Dyke is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Indians lead it 9-0. Kevin Quackenbush will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Jake Taylor will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Catcher, Jake Taylor.
And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
Base hit now.
Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
As an infielder, you always have to know who the runner is out there. Here, when he fields this thing, if he tries to set himself, he's got no chance at all. He knows he has to unload quickly, and he does so to get his man on a close play at first.
Number 13 will step in. Couple of walks thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Donnie Larson waits on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
And he takes ball four again. And clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Donnie Larson will try again after hitting that two-run homer his last time around. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses again, ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Addison Reed will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Addison Reed.
Toby Reyna will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Off the plate again, 2-0 now. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike two. Full count, 3-2. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just one on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Lee Van Dyke will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Swing and a line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. The pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Sammy Huffman will dig in. A home run his last time. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Two down, runners at first and second. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Justin Upton will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, he certainly had all of his pitches working for him so far. That's translated to a 4-hit shutout to this point.
Carlos Quentin will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. In there, no balls and a strike.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. 1 out, nobody on. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And that misses 2-2.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Number 13 is there now, and he has it for the second out.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. He's kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Derek Norris will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
2 out, nobody on. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. San Diego, good night.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Indians win this one 10-0. Good night from Cleveland.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 10 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Padres, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's Walkway to Gateway.